contest with these two fighters should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tale of the tape. It's Robin Grim Reaper Reid, weighing in at 100. Robin Grim Reaper Reid, a former two-time super middleweight world champion and a bronze medalist from the 1992 Summer Olympics. Caleb Sweet Hands Plant, this former super middleweight champion of the world, is looking to get back on track tonight.
It'll be ding-ding from Beth Baldo off.
And now for the official introductions. We turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Runcorn, England, here is a super middleweight champion of the world, the Reaper Man, introducing Robin Reid. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Nashville, Tennessee, now fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, a super middleweight champion of the world, Sweet Hands, Caleb Plant.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth.
All right.
Heaven on earth.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go.
Good luck.
The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Catch and shoot. Which fighter will say no mas? Holding nothing back here in the round. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Oh no, Robin Reid in some serious trouble. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Ring Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
That left hook won't score. Nice counter. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Reid in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the same round.
Here we go, it's round 2. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter. That left hook just missed. Look at the the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. Lucky that hook didn't score. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Punch himself out, though. Tried to score with a jab. Well done with that counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Reid in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
On, switch on, get your boxing back together and put it back on him. No free shots, yeah? Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about Jonathan. Set him up. Did you take him out? He's too tired and win this next round. He's starting to make one. You won't load him up. You're still letting your power shot. Good work. Don't forget your mind on the job.
Let's get it started in round 3. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighters.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Catch and shoot. And that hook misses. This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. Reid needs to get out of jail and quick. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Reid in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Just take away, look, I love it. I love it. Just slick. You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him get against too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Take that confidence away. Go out and...
Here we go to the fourth round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, well, we'll just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Robin Reid may get knocked out here. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Those counter punches have to hurt. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Nobody home with that hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Oh no, Robin Reid in some serious... Let's talk about Reid in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards, going to need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Time for the 5th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
And he scores with the counter. They exchange punches. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nut.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Robin Reid needs to get out of jail and quick. And right back into the fray. Robin Reid needs to get out of jail and quick. And Reid goes to the canvas. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Reid in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
I like that round. Good work. You're doing good.
And there's the bell to start round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. His stamina is off the charts. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them skin and go for speed.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Nice counter shot. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.